Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Wargame Red Dragon. We will play the sixth part of the Second Korean War campaign, and this is actually one of the most interesting fights you will be seeing in this series, as there are two main differentiating points. One is that we decided to fall back from Sokcho, which other campaigns may not do, but I actually found this strategy to be very efficient and very fun to do so, because this map, Wonju, is just so much more fun to play than Sokcho. It's a map that is full of bottlenecks, that we can trap the enemy and create many different tactics of flanking, surrounding, and defending. So this is the first initial map, and I will first explain the unit composition just a little bit. Our main bulk of defense will be these K1 tanks, and they are not the cheapest tank. They are not the most expensive, but I think that for their price, 90 points, they are well worth. They have a 17 frontal armor and AP power of 16, which means that they can deal with most medium tanks, but maybe they will not do so well against heavy tanks such as the T90, for example. But for now, we're not dealing with such an enemy, so our main strategy relies on the K1 and creating an ecosystem of the rest of the units around them to just support their actions. So the enemy will we need to watch in the enemy composition for what actually can be a threat to our K1 tanks, and I have found some. First, most biggest threat is these six band tank faggots. Um, they come with these high explosive anti-tank guided missiles and of 16 AP power, which means that if our tanks get flanked off from this unit, and over time with many hits, many shots, they can eventually die. So this is the biggest threat I have detected in the enemy's army. So we really need to watch out for this and definitely not give them our flank. Uh, then the enemy does have some other units like this Bibanchungpo that can cause some damage, but only from the flanks with AP power of 12. They have some Bojongchu. These can also cause some damage from the flanks. The Toxons, they cannot really cause a lot of damage. They have like 11 AP power, and but they have artillery, which can actually stun our tanks. They can cause panic to our tanks, and generally these 130 millimeter Toxons are very dangerous to our mission, and they are also very expensive. It will be well worth to go after them. Uh, the main bulk of the enemy force is these Type 59s, which are 32 in numbers. It's like a medium tank spam. They have like 7 frontal armor, they die very easily, and an AP power of 11. So it's also good to not get flanked by all these small units, as our side armor is only 7, our back armor is only 4, and the top armor is 3, which means that the Toxons are going to be dealing some damage. Other than that, the enemy does have some recon units with RPG rockets. They have these. They also have the T55 that also has some armor piercing powers, and the TO55 recon vehicle, not vehicle, supportive vehicle of napalm. I'm not sure we will get a lot of those, but they also cause some damage. So all in all, there are a lot of units in the enemy, and of course, let's not forget the Korsuns. The Korsuns are also equipped with high explosive anti-tank guided missiles. They are also going to be a threat. So we are receiving a lot of hits from units that cannot pierce our frontal armor. Um, so we must deploy our frontal armor with the tanks at all times if we don't want to lose them. That being said, the enemy does have more points than us. They need double the destruction points than us. So let's see what we can do, how we can deploy in this map to achieve a total victory if possible. Okay, first I will just rotate the map and look at like this. It's much more convenient. And let's quickly go through the setup of our forces here. I would be deploying the tank in the front, here and here. And those bone boos in the KM 900s can go at the back territories, back sectors. Okay, and so we need to be defending Bravo and Daejeon. So how we will do so is okay. First of all, let's just like check the reinforcing areas. Bravo has to be reinforced from Yeondeok, while at the same point this is a little bit slow, and at the same time that zone can be reinforced pretty quickly. Given that we will be given that Bravo is much closer to the enemy starting area, it will be receiving an attack soon. So we need to deploy full force to Bravo, and that zone will only be reinforced in this little forest over here that can effectively block the one single way that the enemy has to come to it. The third pathway is this road over here that can actually come and flank both Daejeon and Bravo. So the problem is that we also need to take care of this. Okay, the enemy will be coming mainly from here and from here, but it will also send units here. So we need to find a way to kind of draw the middle units to draw them to attack from here. So given that, it would be a good idea to actually defend here, but it's even an even better idea to actually defend here. Maybe defend from here to this forest. They're not going to come from down this mountain, this cliff. So we can defend from here. We can defend from here, and we can defend actually send quickly 2 units here to be defending. Keep an eye in this road. Okay, so let's place a couple of tanks here. Actually, I will place my tanks one by one, not coupled up together. They are easier to control. Remember, we do have to deploy our frontal armor at all times. I will place them a little bit more forward than I would like to, so that I can reverse them towards the back. I will reverse them like here, so our frontal armor will be looking towards the choke points at all times. I will also put 2 K1 tanks here. These 2 will go just around the corner, and keep an eye from this forest, keep an eye for units that can come from here. Okay, some infantry here to actually support these units, to actually keep an eye in this choke point, a close eye. This one will need some cargo, but actually I will try to hide this cargo if possible. And one more. I'm not sure where is the hiding point in these buildings. No, this is too front. Okay, maybe I will just put this one here. Okay, so they will kind of be hidden from the enemy. I hope they will not get destroyed. But even if they do, it's a really small casualty. Okay, and our remaining forces, we can actually put some vehicles here to keep an eye in attacks that may come from here. And these also have 20 high explosive anti-tank rounds. They are very cheap. We can also support them with some cargo, just in case. Okay, and maybe some recon vehicle over here. The CAF V sounds ideal. Okay, a recon helicopter is also very useful to have, but at the back, definitely at the back, the enemy does have some VTT vehicles that I didn't mention in the briefing that can actually damage this helicopter, so better keep it at the back until those are neutralized. And with 40 points left, I don't know what else we can do. Maybe we can actually not have one of these, so we can bring some mortar. The mortar can actually do some smoke attacks so that we can push the enemy to come closer. So that's it. With the points that we will be gathering, we will be reinforcing that zone as fast as possible. I think that's it. Let's throw down a save here. And start the fight. Okay, unload these two. And let's unload also these ones. Set them quickly. I will actually send these CAF Vs over here, along with these tanks, to be monitoring this flank. And all these tanks will be reversed so that our frontal armor will be safe. Keep in mind the opponent has artillery, and they will be shooting us with artillery as soon as one of our units gets spotted. K1 tank, very fast here, along with one recon vehicle. It doesn't need to be our best. It can just be a K111. And the second tank, as fast as possible. Okay, so these tanks are good for now to protect this. We will be reinforcing with tanks. Okay, some enemy appeared here. I think this is a command vehicle. No, it's actually Type 59s. Let's quickly dispose of them. These should not attack. Okay, the enemy may decide to come from different areas in different playthroughs. So this time they chose to come from here. They will definitely come from here and here. I'm pretty sure about it. Let's see what's going on here. Our K1s are well protected. We are not attacking with the Kafis, but we do have an artillery attack, as I was afraid, which can actually cause stun and cause panic to our tanks. And it can be good. Okay, for now we managed to do it. That was not good. We don't have a lot of damage, but still it's very, very annoying. Let's reverse them. Okay, this tank is going to be... let's hide him. And we're getting a flank attack, actually. Let's see if we can deal with these Korsuns with our M113s. We're doing pretty well, actually. We're one-shotting them. Our K1 tanks did deploy their frontal armor. It's okay. We're safe. These can reverse now because the Bochongsu are targeting them. They killed one. Okay, our K1, our second K1 here doesn't have much of a problem. But the enemy is coming from this forest. So let's... I think it would be a good idea to have some support helicopters here. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I was expecting the enemy to come from here and here. Okay, there is a command vehicle. Okay, he's down. These Kafvis actually can go deal with the infantry. Let's turn off the weapons. Okay, let's try to protect these tanks from the artillery attack. They came from a very difficult spot. Some units are starting to come here. I will deploy all the remaining tanks in this area to actually try and go flank their toxins that are causing all this huge mess. And let's reverse. We still don't have like a tank casualty. That is very good. Okay, first wave of attack was dealt with. So our next objective is to just push from this road. But we still need to protect these tanks. We can see they are already panicked from the toxin attacks. Okay. How is our recon vehicles? They're all okay, actually. Sorry for my starting there. I will not even try to say it. Okay, those KU-1 tanks can move fast to this area. The toxins can be usually here, they can be here, they can be here, depending. But we're moving fast to go try and inflict big casualties to them. Maybe I could bring some cargo vehicles. I'm trying this for the first time to actually try and heal the tanks. The enemy will be giving us a fob in this map. It's a good time to save the game because I will be saving frequently. I don't really want to lose a tank here. Okay, so while these are attacking, we can actually bring some the rest of our forces a little bit forward. Maybe get this one to heal inside the range of these two cargoes. Here we are dealing with some force. I will put these K1s in attack move. Okay, we dealt with these TO-55s. And let's continue. These Kavs can come to support. Bring these helicopters over here. And also the recon. This K1 is engaged in a fight as well. We're receiving here a barrage of missiles. So better keep pushing. And I'm very curious to see what I'm dealing with in terms of what's going on inside here. Let's try to bring our recon helicopter a little bit forward to see what targets we can reveal. Okay, the toxins actually are performing a barrage of attacks. Okay, let's see. One helicopter is down. Due to there was some anti-air vehicle here, probably VPT. Okay, one helicopter was down. Okay, these toxins are quick work for our K1s. Good, we just killed 4 of them. But there are more. We are receiving a barrage over here. And maybe we can also push this one a little bit further down. And this one as well. trying to reverse this one. And let's bring the Recon a little bit forward to see what we're dealing with. No, no, no. Exactly what I was afraid of. This Ziegler can target our... Okay, now they're down. So that means that our helicopters can come forward. And let's bring this one here to see what the enemies got for us. Okay, there is a ban fagot over here. And we have also uncovered the fob. But I think that was it. The enemy is severely weakened. Let's stay near the fob for now to bring our helicopters to refill. While at the same time we can push these tanks a little bit further down. I just hope the enemy will not have someone there here. Maybe they do. I'm not sure. This is a cargo. Something is here. Something came to flank us. There is a big force being revealed here. But I'm not really sure. Yep, there is a force coming from here, so we better a little bit reverse, so we will not get flanked. There are units coming from this road. I see a VTT, some Korsuns. These helicopters are almost full. I think we can bring them over here to deal. This is mostly infantry and some infantry vehicles. Okay, we surrounded the enemy completely, and I think they are done for. Enemy is down to 310 points, and they decided to retreat, actually, to surrender. We have destroyed the artillery corps and the infantry regiment. The tank corps are actually still up. Okay, let's see the kill count, and we can see all this huge work done by the K1s. Our CAF also got some kills, good for them. And the helicopters also did a lot of work. Okay, what did we lose? We lost the 3 M113s. Okay, this was unexpected since the enemy was like decided to come full force from the flank. But to be honest, these are very, very cheap units. We did lose one helicopter to a VTT and one cargo that we had captured from the enemy. So all in all, that was like a very, very good result. We managed to destroy almost 3,000 points from their forces, and yeah, that was pushed away. So how many tanks, I'm wondering? Okay, we killed 16 of their 32 tanks, so these tanks will come to pester us again. For now, let's just click OK and see what is going on in the strategy map. Okay, we can now continue our attack. I will do this in the next episode to talk a little bit about the strategy, that how we are going to deal about these helicopter regiments that are coming, and to decide whether I will attack Seoul or Chuncheon first. It's a surprise. So, okay, see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a good one. Bye bye.